The reef provides again. I've just got myself a lolly double.
Alright guys, welcome back to the Wet Mammal channel. Today we're getting stuck into another spearfishing role. This is a particularly deep drop. I don't have a dive watch, so I'm not exactly too sure. It was my second dive of the day, which really wasn't smart, but there was just so much fish. It didn't really give us a chance to warm up. So I make my way down to the depths. I'm swimming against the current here, and the current is absolutely pumping. So it's taken me a fair bit of energy to swim down against the current, but that's where the fish are. As I make my way down, you can see a decent school of Chinamen. These guys were just everywhere. I continue to drop down, try and play it cool, extend myself out a little bit, and take the shot on this Chinaman. And then it's straight back up to the surface for me. There's no point hanging around down here. It's quite deep, and yeah, we're gonna need to breathe soon. So I let the reel go on the Chinaman fish and just make my way up to the surface with no resistance. This was a pure reel gun shot, no float line or anything, so I was keen to get back up there and deal with the fish on the surface. Now I am diving with two other divers. We've got Jerry from Dravuni, and then we've got Divermon from New Zealand. So we're taking it in turns to do drop dives, and yeah, you've got to play it safe when you dive into these kinds of depths. Jerry comes down to assist me on the last few meters. Just take the tension off the line for me that had formed up as the reel had spooled up a bit. Now I've done something wrong here. Usually when I come up to the surface after a deep dive, you should be breathing and spending like 5 seconds on the surface before you put your head back in the water. But as you can see, I'm a little bit excited with this fish. Now the sound of me coughing there is the sound of my lung squeeze, but more on that later.
There's plenty of them like that there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Plenty.
But only the current, you know?
Yeah, man. Holy shit, I was just kicking. Woo!
Now unfortunately, from doing this as my second dive of the day and overextending myself in the water, I successfully managed to give myself a lung squeeze from this dive. So if you don't know what lung squeeze is, it's basically not a good thing. And yeah, so this fish put me under a lot of stress when I was diving down, swimming against that current. Second dive of the day, really didn't warm up, completely on my fault, but I am absolutely stoked bringing this puppy up to the surface. It didn't have much energy until you go for that grab. Jerry goes for the assist on the kill, so he holds the flopper open, making sure it can't slide through the fish, and then drives the icky spike, or the speed spike, straight through the fish's brain to ensure that it's dead. And now the celebrations can begin.
Oh, what a beauty!
What do you guys call that?
Chinaman.
Oh, Chinaman.
Chinaman. And then Fijian?
It's a lowy tabu.
Laut tabu.
Tabu, yeah.
Laut tabu. Woohoo!
We have plenty of that kind over here, but
Yeah?
only the current, eh?
Yeah, man, there's like a school of maybe 20, 30.
Yeah.
Woo! That current. Oh my god.
As you can see, bringing fish like this up from the depth, the colours just absolutely pop. Such a beautiful looking fish. The juveniles are really cool looking too, with the long filament, but yeah, epic.
Right, so I've just landed my first Chinaman here in Fiji, and I've got them in WA, but oh, what a beautiful fish. Holy shit, I'm exhausted because I was fighting current the entire way down there, and they just came up to me in a big school. And it was just a case of picking which fish I wanted, and this guy gave me a nice wet mammal special with a gill shot, so I took the shot, basically run the fish out, and yeah, awesome. Molly's I think. Beauty. Dinner sorted.
Sweet, so yeah. The reef provides again. I've just got myself a lolly double. And basically a Chinaman, and it's my first one in Fiji, which I'm absolutely stoked with. Yeah, good fish, very good fish. Tasty. No poison. Tasty. So absolutely stoked. Alright, so we've got a very Fijian style dinner here. We've got the Chinaman, or the Louis, with some taro and miti. There's also some chili in there.
Until next time, stay wet, stay fed. Catch ya.